angry? Do you think it's going to make him less loving or more loving, having all this rage dumped upon him? He's already unloving. Do you think it's going to make him more loving or less loving? Dumping rage on him, obviously going to make him more unloving. And this is what we need to consider. We can talk about love all the time, but unless we have a passion and desire to live it, we are not going to live it. Because the very first circumstance that comes up in our life that causes us to feel challenged, we're instantly out of love and instantly in our old behaviour. Bang, bang. Just like that. And once we have a desire to love, we'll feel this feeling rising in us of anger and go, okay, this is warning signs. I'm now getting close to being unloving, you see? And if I have a passion and desire for love, more than anything that I'm afraid of, and more than anything else I want to do, I'll go, I've got to stop, I've got to remove myself or something from this situation. I've got to feel why I'm so challenged, that I can't love anymore in this situation. And again, that gets down to desire and passion. This is why desire and passion is such an important emotion to grow, because if you have desire and passion, you can exercise desire and passion in all sorts of directions, and it will always overcome your terror. Every single time, your terror will be as if it's not present. So your terror will still be there, but because your desire and passion is higher, it'll be as if the terror is not present. You will not be choosing to take actions based around your terror or your fear, but rather you will always choose to take action around your desire. So when something is triggered in you and all of a sudden you start feeling anger come up, because anger is associated with fear, you don't respond, but you feel it, but you don't go and dump it on somebody. You don't do the thing that dumps it, because your desire to be loving is greater, and what you want to do is find the cause inside of yourself as to why you're so angry. And so you passionately now, you write it all down to the situation, you connect to the situation, and now you're passionately desiring to find the reason inside of yourself as to why you felt so angry in that situation. And if your desire is that great, it doesn't matter what you're terrified of, what you're afraid of, you will always finish up resolving the issue emotionally, and you'll never get angry or upset about the same situation again. Just gone once you deal with the cause. Yeah.
So earlier you talked about challenging our fears in order to grow our desire, but you briefly mentioned like testing out your desires as well. So it seems to me like when you talk about the desire-fear ratio, if our fears are bigger than our desires, we can challenge our fears, but we can also grow our desire, can't we? Like when we come to a talk like this, I can feel everyone's desire go up. Like, yes, okay, I'm going to do this.
The desire to be loving goes up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it sounds like I'm just reflecting that truth is something that can grow our desire, not
Always.
Just challenging our fear, but feeding ourselves truth
Yeah.
about ourselves, about the universe. That's
Yeah.
also going to grow our desire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being very honest with everything is the key. You know, like, truthful even with yourself is the key. So while you feel that inside of yourself, this truth within yourself, you will always notice what you're doing. You won't ever take actions that you don't notice yourself doing, right? Because you'll be observant, and you're not responding immediately to unbridled emotion because you have a desire to be loving, but you will feel the unbridled emotion and you will address the emotion. See, a lot of people I see using the divine love path as a justification to dump their unhealed, unloving emotions on others. Yesterday it happened quite a few times that I observed in the group here, where people just used their unloving desires or their addictions as a justification to dump unloving emotions on others. And if we really desire love, we will notice ourselves doing that, and we won't choose to do it. We will choose to actually go under that and find the real reasons inside of ourselves as to why we feel the way we feel. Yeah. Anyway, we need to probably have a break.